Hello friends, I am Farhan from HLTF Tech, and today we are going to talk about what are the two main causes of why SharePoint sites database grows too rapidly. This is the problem which indicates a poor design of SharePoint web application or site collections. Now we will talk about these 2 points. The number one cause is you create less databases for your site collections, or alternatively I can say that you create less site collections for let me demonstrate you through a flowchart. This is a SharePoint web application. In this web application you have created only a single site collection. Okay. Whenever a site collection is created in a web application or in your site SharePoint site, a database for that site is created. Okay, so you have a single site collection for which a single database has been created in your SQL server or the database server. Now there are four teams. I am giving you an example of four teams. There are four teams: team A, team B, team C, and team N. You want to give these teams access on your site collection or your SharePoint site. Now what have you done? You have created four sites or four subsites in a single site collection. Okay, so what will happen that team A wants to uh, store its data of 20 GB, team B wants to save the data 30 GB, team C wants to save data 30 GB, and team N. There may be many teams in your environment, so these all teams want to save data. Alternatively, a total 100 GB of data will be saved through this site to SharePoint database. Okay, so this 100 GB of data is being stored in your single database instance. So that's why your database size is growing, because all the teams are interacting on a single site collection through their subsite, and they are saving data on a single database. So what is the solution of this problem? Let me demonstrate you with a flowchart. Okay, this is the SharePoint web application. These are four sites as we have earlier considered it in the example, and you must create four site collections for your teams. When you will create four site collections, four site collection databases will be created in the database server. Okay, now if team A wants to save 20 GB of its data, it will save it in site collection A database, that is this one. If team B wants to save 30 GB of data, it will save 30 GB of data in database of site collection B, and same for site collection C and site collection D. So that 20 GB will be saved here, 30 GB will be saved here, 30 GB will be here, and 20 GB will be here. It will be very easy for these sites to query or to retrieve data from a smaller database, or you have created a distributed environment. In previous example, all the data, that is 100 GB, was saved in a single database, so it was very difficult for all of these teams to request any of the data from a large data. That's why your database was growing too rapidly. Okay, now coming towards the cause number two. For example, you have three documents and you want to save all of these documents in each database. There are three databases, one for site collection A, one for site collection B, sorry, I have a typing mistake here, it's B, and the third one is site collection C. So you have three document copies. Now three document copies are saved here, same three document copies are saved here, and same three document copies are saved here. It means that the data repetition or the documents multiple copies are being saved in your databases. So this is not a good practice. This will lead to a bigger data or rapid data growth in your databases. So what is the solution of this one? I am considering these three documents. You want to save these three documents for each of the site collection, for site collection A, B and C. So what will you do? You will create an additional database for document archiving. Okay. Now what will you do? You can create multiple document archiving databases depending upon the size of your organization documents growing. Okay. Now what am I going to do? I am going to save these document copies in this database of document archiving. And what I am going to do, I am going to save the URL. Okay, I am going to save the URL of this document copies in all of these documents. Okay, all of these databases. So it can greatly reduce the size of the content that is being saved in your databases, because the size of document is very big and the size of URL is very small as compared to the size of the document. So documents are being saved in a central repository, that is central database, and URL of these documents are being saved in these multiple databases of site collections. So in this way you can save multiple data copies if required in your multiple databases. Okay, so this is the best practice. uh, you can little customize, but the principle of saving the data or retrieving the data will remain same. So this is the end of the slide. I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel to see more videos related to my HLTF tech related, SharePoint and virtualization related technologies. I thank you all.